Speaking of no ass bitches, did you see Howie that Morningstar rated Kathy Wood's ARK as the #1 wealth destroying fund family over the past 10 years? It has wiped out $14.3 billion in investor wealth over the past decade.
Oh my God. How do you live with that?
And I knew it was bad when I started seeing Facebook ads of her saying, "Do you want to be the wealthiest person on your block? Do you want to be the wealthiest
What?
person?"
Facebook
Join
ads?
Kathy Woods.
Cash Daddies is for entertainment purposes only. You'd be an idiot to listen to anything these degenerates say. Invest at your own risk, do research, but seriously don't listen to these ass clowns. Now enjoy Cash Daddies.
Welcome to Cash Daddies. We're Banking Fatties. We're sorry we missed last week. Just crazy ass week, and everybody was nuts, but we're back in it to win it. Join me as always, Jay Nice, Juicy Johnny, Johnny Woodard, and the one and only Howie Dewey. Bump, 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 bump. Howie Dewey. Bump, 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 bump.
Yes.
How are you, gentlemen?
I'm doing great. Clippers have had the greatest 30-game stretch of their entire franchise career.
Is that
I
real?
can't complain.
Wow.
Yeah. We're 25-5. We've never done that before.
Oh, shit.
You're good. You're just not as good as my Knicks, but you're good.
We've literally had the best
didn't
record.
Didn't they just play?
We just won 9 in a row. We lost to the Lakers, but shit.
Yeah. You tied
You're
our
missing-
record for 9 in a row this season. You're
Yeah.
literally now.
Two best
If
players.
I was the Knicks, I would do whatever I could to get Bruce Brown Jr. You bring him into that lineup,
We're going to get him.
you just send them whatever they need to get that guy without giving out one of your major pieces. You're good to go.
It's let me tell you, I've been in New York City 12 years, and this is the first time in 12 years this city has been this electric. Like, I don't care where you go in this city, people are just pumped about
Let me ask you something, then we'll get into finance. If you had to pick, which team does the city get the most excited about doing well?
You know what? I would say it's a tie.
Well, you can't do a tie because that's chicken.
It's either the Yankees or the Knicks, because
Yeah, you can't do that because that's the easiest. I don't have to live there. I could have said Yankees, Knicks. In
Well,
LA,
I would think-
Lakers, without it's not even close. Dodgers are close, bro. But I think if you went to the average person, go, if you could have the Dodgers win a World Series or the Lakers win a NBA title, I think most will go Lakers.
But here's the thing, man. The reason it's so crazy now is because this is the best Knicks team since the
Patrick Ewing.
early 90s. Yeah. I mean, by far, this is the best team since the early 90s. So that's why it's this crazy right now. I mean, people are just going ballistic over the Knicks. It's the biggest thing going right now.
Yeah, Sam Morril can't stop tweeting.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I've been to more games this year than I ever had in my life.
What is that costing you?
Let's see what I paid so far. Nothing. Luckily, Hats works for a company that has a good setup with New York Knicks or Madison's MSG situations.
Nice.
And yeah, we're going to see the Celtics in 2 weeks.
That's going to be a great game.
Dude, and the seats are amazing, man. I love it. Section 206, 207. It's good. It's good seats.
I brought my brother to one game, Clipper game. It was the biggest loss in their history.
That's hilarious.
That's
I mean,
when was that? What year was that?
This year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Kawhi was out and they just had nothing. They were just out of sorts and they got curb stomped. Now, here's the thing about the Clippers, right? They'll lose this. They have a problem with length. They have a little problem with length the first time around.
I can relate to that.
Second time around, then they scorch you. But you can get them on the first game, and then they just adapt, and then they annihilate you. I knew
like the Borg.
Yeah, 100%. All right, what are we getting into? A lot of crazy stuff going on. We're seeing a lot of people complaining about $25 burritos. I just went and got a sandwich at Jersey Mike's. It was way too expensive. I was kind of in shock and I didn't even say anything. And I should have gone like, "Are you sure that's the price?" It was so expensive.
Yeah, they're not coming down. Prices aren't coming down.
But especially now we're doing all these bailouts and sending this aid to that country and that aid to this country. And
because it's going to help the border. It's going to help the border. We're going to send $1 trillion to Ukraine, $5 trillion to Israel, all for the border. I mean, I heard fucking Schumer say this today, and I almost threw the TV out the window.
Johnny, did you know this? Chuck Schumer, guess what district area code he represents in New York?
The 607.
I couldn't begin to guess.
607, dude.
Really?
I am so embarrassed.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
No, he's
nice job.
And it's not just him. They're all just pieces of shit. Every single one of them. It's Democrats. It's Republicans. Look, man, they all want this bill to go. They all got their little hands in it with something. And it's just amazing. And it's, here we are. We got running the highest deficit we've ever had because of these last two clowns as presidents. And what do we do now? Let's just send more. Let's print more money and send it over, man.
I agree, dude.
It's garbage.
I concur wholeheartedly.
I mean, at some point here, we got to say, hey, for the next fucking 10 years, let's not send anyone anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do that. Good luck getting anybody on either side doing that.
Yeah.
They both
it's like if you have a hard time in life, say you're somebody who's coming to some wealth and for a long time you've helped out people in your family. But if things started to turn against you, you would at some point be like, listen, I know I've been helping you cuz for the past couple of years, but it's just times are tight. Not going to be able to give you all the free money for a little while. Let's just cut it off a little. That's what you would do if you were a person. Why would this be any different? I mean, it's
amazing. It's amazing. This bill, and I don't think the first one will pass. I mean, they got to cut shit out. Nobody wants to send
especially guys, when by all accounts, there's nobody except for Zelensky that thinks the Ukraine can do anything other than just give up. It's over. And we're sending these giant bills. And, I was talking to Brian Callen today. He's like, that's for an American economy. And in a weird way, he's right. Because that money, everyone's like, we're sending money to Ukraine. We're not sending money to Ukraine. We're sending money to Raytheon and Boeing and all that. And then they send weapons over there. And everyone's like, oh, my God, we're giving Americans jobs. Doing what? Like 20 guys making a rifle? Like, what are we talking about here?
Well, it's just, it just makes no sense that they can stand there. These politicians are at the point now where they think, and they're right in a lot of cases, but they think the American public is so stupid that they can sit there and say, you know what, guys, we almost got this bill passed. This bill, we finally are going to be able to lock down the border. We got $1 trillion. 3 million of it was going to go to the border. 75% of it's going to go to Israel and 10% to the Ukraine, but we're going to shut this border down, baby. That's what it's all about, the border. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is most of the country is too dumb to know what's going on, but the part that does know nope.
Do you have any idea what we have sent to Israel over the past, I don't know.
100%, bro.
A lot of money. And it's like, time out here for a second. Time out. Listen, I realize you're an ally, but hey, come on. At some point here,
ally,
we got to cut you off.
I know, I'm with you, John. It's so absolutely hilarious to me because they have it's so funny that the people are like, our borders, we gotta let people in. It's the American way. And like, all the people we send money to, they're like, lock down our borders, borders. Like, Israel has universal health care. Now, I don't believe that the American government could handle health care. I just don't. I would rather somehow figure out a free market where I can go and like actually get cheap healthcare and not have collusion with everybody all the time. That'd be great. How about that? How about we do something like that? I don't know what the
Yeah.
answer is, but
You know what worries me though, dude, about okay, so it does seem as though by having these proxy wars, let's call them, in Ukraine and Israel, I'm worried. My concern is that the alternative is wars we're actually involved in directly. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we tried getting our money from these bullshit wars, but you wouldn't let us do it. So here comes the real war. Here comes a terrorist attack on U.S. soil. We're gonna have to go invade, Iran. That's my concern. Is that the alternative is far worse.
no, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I just
Like,
feel
that's
like
a terrible
people
thing to think, but
No, I know, but I feel that people are so savvy now that it's going to be really hard to convince them that the U.S. government had zero to do with this false flag attack.
Yeah. They
Right?
just have to be It have to be a dirty nuke or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be absolute. It's going to have to be so beyond that people forget their actual wisdom of their experiences and just lose it.
That
Because
scares me.
anything that happens, what's the FBI? Like every time they show oh, Nazis are marching on Washington, D.C., everyone's like, Fed,
Yeah.
Fed, it's fucking Feds. Anyways, what's going on in the markets? Howie.
Dude, the markets, we hit a resistance point Friday. The markets love it. The markets love it. Markets don't need to be rational to go up. And, the positive is, I'll tell you what, if you've been a Patreon member since 2023, and you just followed the 2023 portfolio, which was loaded up with Meta, which is up 400% in the last year and a half. 400%. 4x. Just a stock, not options, not nothing. You just bought the stock of your IRA. You're up 400%. So if you bought things like that, or how many times over the past 2 years have we talked about Uber when it was at 19, 20, 25, 30? It's at 69 today. So, and I've told people, I told my sons, I don't give a shit what you do. Take a couple $100, take some Uber, put it in your IRA. Don't look at it for 10 years because it's going to be $5,000 or $10,000 then. I mean, so, healthcare.
You're saying buy Facebook right now.
No, I wouldn't buy it now. Jesus.
Sorry,
this
bro.
thing.
We don't have to take the Lord's name in vain, bro.
Meta, if you look at the 1 year chart, if you bought Meta November of 2022, okay, about a year, but when we told everyone to buy it, it was at 88, 89. It's at 459 right now. So all you had to do was buy it and put it away. You put if you put $5,000 into it, you're above 20 grand right now. The other big holding that we had in that was SMH, which was the semiconductors. Things like Intel, Taiwan Semiconductor, NVIDIA. This thing was at $100 in November of 22. I'm sorry, it was at 93. It's at almost 200 right now. I mean, oil and energy, OIH, XLE, that portfolio's shit. I mean, the S&P was up like 15%. We are up 45, 50%. IYH is the healthcare ETF. And that's the one that I added even more to for 2024. This thing's gone from 267 this past November, and it's at 300 right now, almost 300, 299. So, look, with that being said, it's a good time to have 10, 15, 20% in cash. It really is. Because I do think we saw a little sell-off today. If we get more of a sell-off tomorrow, we could take a 5-10% correction backwards. And then there'll be some nice opportunities. I'm looking at Tesla big time because, man, Elon is in the shit right now. He's truthfully, for the first time in his life, he's up against the wall. This guy's taken a beating the past 2 months. December 25th, stock was at 256, 257. Tesla's at 181 right now. 181. And I got guys on the Patreon saying, when do we buy it? When do we buy calls on it? When do we buy it? And I'm like, let's wait till it goes under 170. I think it's going to do it very soon. So He's
How many shares would you buy?
look, if it goes look,
Let's say it goes to 170. How many shares would you buy?
I'd buy some calls going out 3-4 months. I'd buy some calls 3-4 months because then if it gets back to 180, 190, you're up 50%. I saw Dave Portnoy. I follow him, Dave Portnoy. This guy, he does stock trades, and you can tell he does not know his dick from his ass. He just sees things go down. He'll be like, yeah. So like last week, I think Tesla was at 190, 190. It was under 200. And he went in and bought a bunch of calls, and I was like, way too early, dude. Way too early. And it dropped. It's down to 181. And I think it looks really like it's going under 170. And if it goes under 170, Tesla, you know what Elon does when he gets nervous?
He makes up stories.
Yeah, man, he's the best. He's the best. He's a fucking king mother goose. That's Elon, baby. Elon's going to be up against the wall. He's going to be in his fucking compound drinking a bottle of Jameson, coming out saying, you know what, it's time. We got flying cars coming out in a year, man. We got flying fucking cars. And you don't have to be 16. You can be 12 to get your license because they're self-driving flying cars. They go above the trees. They go above the trees and they go 2,000 miles an hour, man. It's like Star Trek. That's what he's going to say. Elon's going to say, I got a thing right now. You buzz, you get in your car, you're in California in 5 minutes. He'll do that and the stock will pump 60% in 2 days. That's what we sell. You got to watch these guys, man. You just got to watch. It's especially with Elon, man. Elon is the biggest facade I've ever seen in my life. That guy, I don't even know if he's real. I'm going to go down and just start stalking his mother down the street and just ask her.
You think he's AI? Is that what you're saying, Howie?
It could be. He's got one of those round heads.
You should hit it, dude.
You know what? She's actually kind of hot for like
70.
Yeah,
I mean, hot chicks age slower.
She looks good.
Especially hot rich chicks.
Yeah.
They age the slowest of all.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Rich chicks age so much slower.
See, all the time she's got a nice pad. She's got a really nice pad, man.
Are you talking about her house or her ass?
Her house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't really see her ass because she's always got a long dark coat on. I'll ask her to take it off.
She looks like a no ass bitch, I gotta say.
Yeah, one of those. She's thin, she's a model.
Yeah, she looks like a no ass bitch. Speaking of no ass bitches, did you see, Howie, that Morningstar, after analyzing the top wealth destroying funds, rated Kathy Wood's ARK as the number one wealth destroying fund family over the past 10 years. It has wiped out $14.3 billion in investor wealth over the past decade.
Oh my God. How do you live with that?
And when did I start ripping her? I'd say 3 years ago. 3 years ago when she was out and that shit, she was throwing darts and stuff was going up. I said, no, back off, man. This lady is a demon. She's a fucking demon. And no, Johnny, you're right. I mean, if you look at all her funds, they're down shit. Like a lot of funds are down 30, 40%, which you shouldn't be in this market. It should be up. Everything's up. Her shit was down 80, 85, 90% from highs. Ridiculous. She would just
shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be possible, right? For someone to stay in charge and to run a fund that badly.
And I said this 3 years ago, and I would say once a month, I would say this lady is the devil. You would be insane. And I knew it was bad when I started seeing Facebook ads of her saying, do you want to be the wealthiest person on your block? Do you want to be the wealthiest person?
Facebook ads?
Dude, she was marketing the shit out of her garbage.
That's hilarious.
The lawsuits that got to be coming out now again because she just devastated people.
Yeah, but isn't that the risk you take? Is like if I give you money, I could possibly not get it back.
When you invest with a lady that doesn't even really look like a lady,
you should just stopped with a lady.
Well, she's got glass thick. She looks scary as hell. She looks like a witch. I mean, no, you take a risk.
Yeah, but there are funds that just track the market that do better than she. I mean, it shouldn't be possible to be that bad, really.
The Vanguard 500, which is a fund that was it's an index fund, which Vanguard made, I don't know, 40 years ago for cops, teachers, firemen, and they throw darts. They pick the top 500 companies. There's no management. You pick the top 500 companies in the S&P. That thing crushed Kathy Woods. Crushed her.
Let's see how it's doing over 10 years. I just want to look at it right here.
It's crushed her.
It's
Look at the Vanguard 500. It's way up right now.
Let me get it over the annually. Here we go. I mean, it was up. Capital return was 25% in 2023, or 24%. It was 27% in 2021. I mean, and if you look like income return, it would be 2%. But it's all profit every year. So going back, yeah.
Just the S&P, the Vanguard 500, that was made for the normal Joe. Just a guy that works all day, doesn't have time to watch his portfolio, and just wants to do the 8 to 12% a year. And it's actually done a lot higher lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, her management skills would just bury you.
At what point do you not invest with her, or is this like a falling up situation?
Their funds were decimated in the 2022 bear market, with losses ranging from 34.1% to 67.5% for the year, according to Morningstar's Amy Arnott.
Yeah,
67%.
She crushed entire entities. Like if you were any kind of a pension fund or any kind of a fund that gave her $50-60 million, ooh, you got just spanked. You got spanked hard.
Guys, you guys know that the crypto market is in fuego. So listen, we've seen so many people making ridiculous money from crypto. But did you know it's easy for you to do the same? The Copy My Crypto membership site shows you the coins that YouTuber James McMahon personally holds and allows you to copy him. It's like having a big brother who knows what he's doing. You don't need to know a thing about crypto or how to invest. You simply do what he does. Here, let me tell you more about James. He runs Crypto with James YouTube channel, which despite heavy censorship, has over 26,000 subscribers. Since March 2020, he's told his viewers to buy 26 crypto coins. Had you put $100 into each one, it would be well worth over $123,000.
Wow.
Come on, okay? Of the 26 coins, his top pick of the year, a coin called Phantom, went up 692 times from when he said. That one call alone has retired a number of people, including guys in their 20s and 30s. Remember, this is public knowledge. You can go to YouTube and verify for yourself. So if you'd like to join the 2,800 members who copy James, then stop what you're doing and head over to copymycrypto.com/Sam. That's copymycrypto.com/Sam. That's SAM. You'll not only find proof of everything I've said, but my listeners get full access for just $1, okay? Once again, that's copymycrypto.com/Sam. The recession is here, guys. You could suffer like everyone else or choose to thrive. James is the real deal. Go visit his site now.
And I mean, it's funny. You watch all of the news networks. She used to be on all the time. And then they used to have, they're like, Kathy, you just sold a ton of, here's what she did. She bought like NVIDIA at 200. She sold it all at 140. And I think it's at 700 today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what she did.
Good job.
And people would ask her, like, why did you do that? And her answers weren't really good. It's like, well,
how could you have a good answer for that? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
She used to say whack shit like Jesus talked to me last night at 3 a.m. I mean, that's why she called that. That's why her investments are ARK. They're all ARK because, yeah, she's one of those whack jobs that, you know, she hears Jesus must be fucking with her. He's got to be fucking with her. Got to be like, hey, Kathy, do this. He's got to be turning around to his boys just laughing his ass off.
Maybe it's not Jesus she's talking to. That's what I would think.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's taken a beat down. But Sam's favorite company, Palantir Technologies, just came out with earnings and they crushed it. They're up to almost $20 a share from 14.
Who?
Palantir Technologies, man. Palantir.
Who's Palantir?
That's the it's your favorite company that has all the facial recognition,
Oh, jeez.
every kind of software in the world.
So gross.
They're coming up with all kinds of new laser bombs and who knows. It's gonna
So
be
gross.
gonna be the
So
new
gross.
war
It's an
with
evil company.
Palantir. I've never owned it for a long period of time. I just don't really. The company still doesn't make money yet. I'm not a fan. But you know, you got a lot going on right now with shipping and oil and energy. Guy came out today saying that he feels oil will be huge in demand in 2024. And you know, you have all these bombings and shit in the Red Sea. So if anything, that's going to make oil prices go up probably after the election year. Because you ever notice oil prices always drop during an election year?
Of course they do. Yeah, because they pull the lever.
Yeah. Yeah, always.
Yeah,
I
because
saw,
it's the whole number is bullshit.
Did you see this number at the end of last year that the United States actually makes more oil than Saudi Arabia?
What?
We produce more oil than Saudi Arabia right now.
Guys, do you guys understand why this is done? This is done so we can control Saudi Arabia. Okay? You buy all of their oil forever. You basically control them. The minute you want to put them in their place, you go, okay, we're not going to buy your oil for a while, and they fucking suffer.
I mean,
it was in December that we set records for
yeah, dude, we should be a rich nation
output.
like Dubai, man. We should be shitting on IG models' chest. That's what should be happening here on a daily basis, okay? We should be porta pottying bitches here, okay? Stop letting them vote. Stop letting them drive. Let me shit on your chest. That should be America right now.
Swimming pools, movie stars.
Swimming pools and movie stars. If you get caught stealing, we cut your hand off. Let's go, bro.
That's right. I mean, that's Dubai. Yeah, we should. You think we should go to Dubai? They'd love your comedy over there, Sam.
Yeah.
People. Hey, dude. People said that I should go over there.
I got friends.
I would love to go there.
I got friends that performed there. They said it was great.
I don't know why. I just want Russell Peters to take me on one arena show, and I'll be nice. I just want 5 minutes. I'll pay my own way out there. I just want. Can I go travel to Dubai? Can I just show up to Dubai?
You got your passport, right? Yeah, of course.
Oh, let's go, bro. Let's do a Cash Daddies from Dubai, bro.
Dude, hey, man, that Cash Daddies thing, that they would love that attitude.
They would love that.
Daddies, yeah, they would love that.
You got to remember, Dubai is where I think they still do, but they used to have a huge commodities exchange in Dubai where they would trade right there. No, Dubai, you kidding me? That's the world capital of money.
Yeah, they still do. It's the DGCX, they call it, the Dubai Golden Commodities Exchange.
Yeah, it's a huge exchange.
Yeah.
I would love it. I'd love to go there, to go on the exchange. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have one in New York, one in Chicago, and one in Dubai. But yeah, that's Dubai is supposed to be amazing. My buddy said, yeah, he said, you don't want to drop a rapper on the street.
Oh, no. You can leave the keys to your car out. Nobody will take your car.
So my buddy got pulled over in Dubai.
Oh, no. I would freak out.
And he got a ticket.
Driving white?
No, his car was too dirty.
Nah.
I said, what? He goes, yeah, I had like a little bit of dirt in the back on the side, and I got a ticket. He says, you get a ticket for crosswalking. You got to make sure you do the exact crosswalk. But they're loosening up. I mean, there's bars and everything over there, I guess. It used to be if you got caught drinking a sip of Jack, they just cut your hand off.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, there's a big thing. They're like, hey, if we catch you drinking, you're going to jail. And how about all these hot black chicks, these Instagram models go over there and they start giving them attitude and they just grab them and throw them right in jail.
And don't you get hit with a broom or something? They give you like
caning? Do they do canings?
Oh, dude, they do canings, bro.
I think they cane.
Oh.
That would suck. I would be like, hey, listen, man, can you just like hit me in the shins? Don't hit me in the back.
Tell me, would you rather be caned or would you rather eat at Subway? Because Subway is crushing it right now. That's the latest from Subway CEO. Subway's new snack menu apparently has caused them to, let's see, have surging sales in their local markets. It says they've had 12 straight quarters of same-store sales growth. Record sales growth at Subway. Is that surprising you? Have you guys? When's the last time you ate at a Subway?
Dude, I look at people going to the Subway. It's going like this is a joke. Like, what is it gonna take for you not to eat at Subway? I mean, their fish. What is it? Their tuna has no tuna in it.
Yeah.
Their bread has yoga mats, and their spokesman's a pedophile. Like, what does it take for you to go? Maybe I need to hit up Quiznos. What Quiznos ever do to you? Nothing.
Their
Nothing.
best store sales in more than a decade is what they're seeing right now. It's like high times for Subway. Isn't that crazy?
That is
I
crazy.
I don't think I've seen a Subway in a couple
What?
years.
Yeah,
There's no Subways. Oh, so there's Subways in New York City. I've never seen one. Yeah. There is?
Did you just ask if there's Subways in New York City?
Well, not Subway trains. I'm talking
No,
about.
are you asking me if the worst fast food is somewhere in New York City? Did you just really say that?
I've never seen a Subway in New York, and I'm thinking in my head where there is one. I have no idea. Like when you get a sub sandwich in New York, you go to a bodega, or you go to some place. You go to some place that, and the subs are this big. I got a bodega right now where I can go down, and my boy knows what I want every time. I just want a turkey, lettuce, tomato, onion, little mayo, little oil and vinegar. The Subways, they're this big. They're this thick. It takes me 3 days to eat one.
You should see this snack menu too. It's like churros. It's just churros, and then they have chocolate chip cookies in the shape of subs, like this big. They're fucking huge, dude.
Yeah,
that's
their
the big
demographic
snack
is
menu.
retarded
Wait,
Mexicans.
Subway,
who
that's
they're
not
going
even
for.
real meat.
Retarded Mexicans.
That's not even real meat, is it?
No, none of it's real. It's
I used
like
to eat it
yoga
all the time in
mats.
college. In college,
like
I lived
mystery
off
meat.
Of course. What do you do in college? You eat Subway and you drink Bud Light. That's what you do. Okay, because you hate yourself and you're just trying to survive. That's
I'll
what
tell
you
you
do.
what. Where I went to college, we had a little place called King Subs.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yo,
The best.
these things, they were big subs. Man.
I have no clue why nobody took that guy's formula for making subs and ran with it. Why did they let that just die?
It's called
That was
King
Skip Boy.
subs.
It's called King Subs. It was the
Skip
best
Boy's
subs
play.
I've ever ate in my life. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, the lettuce is what made it. He would put like a pound of this cut up lettuce salt, pepper, oregano, and it was a huge sub. And the same guy that owned it, Skip, he also owned the tavern right next to it. And I'm telling you, you would go get a sub like on a Sunday, and you would eat that thing that you'd have it till Monday. It was just huge sub, amazing. We got a couple places like that in New York. Good places. There's a place down the street on Bleecker that has the biggest. So I mean, I'm talking when you walk out, it weighs like 7 pounds. It's like just thick turkey. Toss a little roast beef in there if you really want your arteries to harden.
Jesus.
Good. New York's got great subs, man. Tell you what. But yeah, getting back to like Dubai, that's the energy capital of the world.
I mean, dude, it's just shocking. Johnny did shocking fact of the day. The United States produces more oil than,
Well, they didn't. It was December. Yeah, in December they did.
Oh, so you think it fell off?
Well, I don't know. I just know that they were really making a push in December is what I read.
I'll fight everybody, bro. Let's get into something else real quick. Celsius, Johnny, what do you think's going on?
Well, it sounds like they're stepping out of bankruptcy. Is they're getting ready
I'll
to
fight
launch
everybody
Nuco.
right here.
How's it looking for that, guys?
I mean, the last we heard is that they have it set up now to pay us via PayPal, Bitcoin in the US, and it sounds like they're getting paid some different ways in Europe. possibly through like getting cash payments.
Can I do random thought right now?
Welcome it, please.
Ice Spice is the first fuckable Downs. But go on.
Have you heard her talk? She is. She is.
No, she's a
Downs,
down.
yeah.
She's got the Downs, bro. But we are seeing a metamorphosis of Downs like we've never seen it before. It's like they're evolving.
Man, I haven't seen one in a while.
We're gonna have to talk about that tonight, dude.
Okay.
Go.
I like her.
Yeah,
I mean, her music is
Johnny.
terrible. But...
Johnny, I'll quit every show with you if I ever hear you say that again.
No, I don't like her personality or her music. I just like
you like that she's got Downs and gives you wood. Is that what it is?
No. What I'm trying to. It's hard to. I like that what she represents with respect to the decline of Western civilization is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's this one of the funniest pieces of footage out there right now is her doing an interview with this guy Nardwar, who is kind of like a performance artist who does interviews with musicians. He's really goofy. And she has no idea what to make of this guy. Like, you can tell her brain just isn't set up to do like second level thought. You know what I mean? So this, yeah, I like how dumb she is. She's funny to me for being, I mean, she's literally got two positions. One is bent over with her ass kind of jiggling like this. And the other one is doing this thing right here with her finger on her lip. Those are her two, default positions. She's memorized those and she does them really well. Music is terrible. It's awful.
Okay, back to Celsius. So
yeah, I don't know much else. They're exiting bankruptcy. That's the latest. We're gonna get paid here someday, I hope.
Okay, next thing, Johnny, are you gonna be a nerd dork and get these Vision Pros that are just gonna be the end of civilization?
I'm gonna buy them and then return them. Yeah, I'm gonna buy them to try them. They have a 2-week return, no questions asked.
I mean, dude, all I need to see is a mask on. They're going to have the eye goggles and then masks on, and you're going to know they're complete and utter retards.
Well, wear them out in public. You're an idiot. I mean, you're an idiot.
The people are doing that. We are now into our slow slope, the quick slope, to Wall-E, the Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Fat retards in Little Rascals with Apple goggles on.
What do the goggles do?
Making you completely more unfuckable than you already were.
No, I mean, I think most people are wearing them in public for status. I mean, it's a status symbol right now. But really? What they are is primarily right now a way to extend your desktop into virtual reality. They call them kind of augmented reality, but they're not really. They're really virtual. They're virtual reality goggles is all they are. That's all. I mean, they're no different than a Meta Quest. They're just the best version of that that's ever been by far. The fidelity, how they look when you're in there is almost indistinguishable from reality. Apparently, I haven't tried them yet. I'm going to try them tonight. But you can, like, let's say you plug them into your laptop. There's a computer in there. So if you just wanted to use them as a computer, you could do it. But you can also plug them into your laptop, and then your laptop screen gets displayed however many, infinity inches in front of you. You can make it a 160-inch screen right here in front of you if you wanted to do your work on it, video editing, watch a movie. You can be on the surface of the moon as far as you're concerned, looking around. I think that's one of the settings they have. They put you in the middle of Montana in a field or something. You can watch Social Network, on the beach, whatever. But right now, those are the main applications. Working, communicating with your friends. They have, and then video. Those are the main applications. Now there are some apps that are coming that'll be more entertaining, but right now that's about it. It's just the best of. It's just what Apple always does. You know what I mean? Like there were smartphones before the iPhone, but that one took the best technology and did it the best integration of the best technology, and that's what they've done. It's also $3,500 plus tax.
$3,500.
Yeah. I
mean, Apple's a stock that, all these other stocks have really, really blown up and jumped. Apple hasn't really. They came out and they were a little wary of future earnings. The stock 3 months ago was trading at 197. They're down to 187. Could drop lower. Speaking of crypto, look at Coinbase, man. Coinbase, that's a stock that has shit the bed.
Fuck them.
They were at 190 3 months ago. They're at 117. And the Patreon guys are like, "Hey, when are we going to buy this?"
That's when they kicked me off, by the way, 3 months ago. So
Hey,
Oh,
I
bitch.
think it can go down to 110.
good. Drive it down.
Yeah, I mean that's one I wouldn't really hold. I'd buy it, buy some calls on it, maybe get rid of it in a week or two. But yeah, Coinbase has really dropped, and Bitcoin steady 42 and a half. It's right there.
Why doesn't Coinbase track with Bitcoin, Howie? Why do you think?
It's wild. It doesn't.
Yeah. Why is that?
I think it's because, truthfully, it looks like Coinbase may have some management issues. I really think that. I think there's some internal problems with that company, because it should track with Bitcoin and Ethereum. It should. And it really doesn't. I mean, these things all go up, and Coinbase will go down. Coinbase was down 9% today. $12 it was down. Bitcoin wasn't down that much. You got a lot of investment firms coming out with sell ratings on it because all the new ETFs.
Because
The ETFs. I mean, all these firms, whether it's BlackRock, Morgan Stanley, Goldman, they all have an ETF, a Bitcoin ETF. So you don't have to buy anything on Coinbase anymore. You don't have to use it. You just go online and buy it through Fidelity or your broker. So that's what they're saying. And it's getting hit. It's definitely getting hit. So you don't really hear. I was talking to Zoltan the other day. There's not a whole.
stop bragging.
There's not a lot of altcoins that are pumping right now, man. It's just a few. Not a lot of altcoins. It's really just Bitcoin, Ethereum. He does like the one that I gave him a while back. I can't remember what it was. What was the one that I gave?
Chainlink. Chainlink. Yeah.
Chainlink. Yeah. He likes that one. Chainlink. I think it's up.
If it's Chainlink, why don't you Chainlink it? Bang, bro, bang.
Oh.
Whatever happened to Sam, whatever happened to that one coin that you loved? You said it was the shady coin. You could buy stuff on it.
Monero, right?
Monero.
Yeah, Monero. Whatever happened to Monero?
Still going, dog.
It's still there. Yeah. People
It's
still
still
use
there,
that.
dude. I hold it.
Okay.
I'm holding
See
it.
what the price is. Yeah, I've always kept a little Monero just for
That's
that
what I
reason.
wanted to know. I couldn't
Daddy's
remember
got a
the
lot of Monero. Never forget that, dog.
I mean, it's not, it's been down a little over the day, but let's see. Let's see what it is. It's up 5% on the month, up about 3% over 6 months. Year to date, it's down a tick. Let's see. Yeah, it's steady over the past year. It looks like, Howie. It's just within a percent.
Yeah, it
over the past
does,
year.
man. Like it peaked at what, 500 back in the day, and now looks like it stayed steady at like 164.
Yeah, it's right around there, up and down. But
Yeah,
I mean, that's what you want. If it's meant to be traded like that, you want it to be steady, rock steady like that. That's the perfect coin
Yep.
for that. Yeah.
I think
You know
we're
what's not perfect is SHIB.
Hey.
SHIB,
Oh, really?
SHIB has 5,000 zeros in front of it.
SHIB is shit.
It's down 40% for the year, in 1 year. It's right up there with Hex.
I still have some. I'm waiting for it to pop, but I'm not hopeful. I should have sold it. I could have, when I had some back when the Braves went to the World Series, and I almost sold it to buy my World Series ticket. It could have paid for a World Series ticket, and now it couldn't pay for a Snickers bar, the amount of SHIB I have.
That's like
literally
NFTs we had. My NFT was like 4,300. Now my kid looked it up and it's 28 cents.
Oh. Yeah, that's about the difference. Yeah, in the SHIB that I had. Literally could have paid for a couple grand for a World Series ticket, and now it might be worth $5. I don't know, something like that.
Hey,
not much.
Hey, fuck you.
What are you gonna do?
What are you mad at me
You're
for?
shitting on SHIB. I'm telling you, it's gonna make a comeback.
Oh, I hope it does. I'm sitting on it. Believe me, it's right up my ass.
It's gonna make a comeback.
Did you see this story? This to me is almost trying to discourage people. I think there might be a plot afoot to keep people from going into stores now too, because there's this it says Bay Area police warn Trader Joe shoppers of new crime trend. What new crime trend do you guys think this could be? Here's what it is. They're warning of wallet and purse thefts at grocery stores. Wow, boy, that new crime trend of they're stealing your purse at the grocery store.
You're probably right, dude. They don't want you leaving your fucking house, and they don't want you buying brick and mortar. They want to move everything to Amazon. Amazon is an extension of the U.S. government. I don't give a shit what Howie says. Okay, it was created by the fucking grandson of the creator of the fucking DARPA. Okay, of DARPA. All right, Jeff Bezos is the grandson of the founder of DARPA. All right, don't act like, oh, he just hustle so hard.
Well, what if he's a grandson? What does that mean? What if he never talked to his
Please,
grandpa?
honestly, dude, don't say stupid shit, okay? Don't say that that one of the fucking people on the family tree of the guy who invented DARPA, that they give him a fucking heads up. I mean, you're not dumb, Howie. You've been in comedy. Does somebody who's connected to somebody have a leg up? I mean, do I have to say this? Do I?
Well,
Thank you.
DARPA's come up with some great things. Great technology.
Okay. What they did is they figured out, they used books because they knew everybody's retards. They used books on how to figure out how to fucking create an e-commerce business. So they use books, and they nobody cares about books, so they just use books, and they worked out the kinks. Once it got to where it is, they like release the Kraken on everybody, and now they're slowly but surely eating up the entire marketplace.
That's why everybody should own Uber, because
I'm not against that, dude. I'm going to look up Uber right now.
Look, Sam, we've been pushing it on the show, and it was at $25.
What's it now?
69.
Okay,
and
so I'm a retard.
It's one of those, and I don't know how many times I've said on here. I've told everyone, you got to have it. You got to hold a little in your IRA. You got to own a little bit, because in 10 years, it's one of those deals where if you buy $1,000 worth now, in 10 years, could be worth 20 or 30 grand.
Okay.
I mean, Uber is positioned to do a lot of the same shit that Amazon does. It really is. I mean, forget about the automobile shit. They're Uber Eats. They're getting involved with grocery chains, deliveries, and don't be surprised if they start competing with FedEx, UPS, and Amazon. I like it.
Yeah,
I like these guys. I mean, shit. You get into a taxi in New York City, and taxis are Ubers now.
Yeah, they should have done that anyway. So now, because taxis are dead, Ubers charge $1 bazillion.
I mean, depending on where you are. But Ubers aren't bad in New York. Not bad. It's like $25 a mile. Something like that. It's about what it is. I took one the other night to the basketball game, and I was like, geez, it was like $27.50, about a mile and a quarter.
No, they have such a racket at the airport because you can only take the only Ubers that are allowed to pick you up at curbside are Uber Blacks at the airport at LAX, because of the construction that's been going on forever to get the metro down there. And you have to pay at least like $70 to get home from the airport, a couple miles.
That's kind of a scam.
If you want to get picked up. Yeah, otherwise you have to walk all the way into this mess of people where you have to wait in a line, and it's worth it to pay the extra, but it's a scam. It's a total scam, yeah. And they must love it. They must love it.
Damn, every airport's got construction like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, always, isn't it? It's always. It's because they get government money, and why, if you can get free government money all the time, then why wouldn't you be constructing something all the time? That's what they're doing. Every airport. Este Lauder, one of the big old names in cosmetics, which still owns like MAC, Clinique, Too Faced, and Bobbi Brown. They're laying off 5% of their workforce. That's a lot of jobs, actually.
Bobbi Brown is laying off his workforce.
Bobbi Brown, yeah.
Damn, dude, Bobbi Brown.
5% of their global workforce is part of a reconstruction plan. That's 62,000. I'm sorry, that's 3,000 people They employ. Can you believe Este Lauder still employs 62,000 people worldwide? I never would have thought that was still that big of a company. But yeah, they're
Este Lauder, yeah, you see the signs, the billboards in New York everywhere.
really okay. We don't see them much out here. It's kind of a yeah. I mean, I think of that as kind of an old guard brand, but yeah, they're laying off a bunch of people. They expect to incur restructuring and other charges between 500 million and 700 million before taxes. So, what do you think? How their stock's up? It's that thing you're always talking about. You announce layoffs and the stock goes up.
Yeah, I first time ever I saw this today. Snap laid off, I think 15% of their workforce, quite a bit.
Really? Wow.
The stock was actually down. It was down a little bit.
What was?
Snapchat.
What? Snap? Who's keeping Snapchat going?
The kids use it.
Teenagers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooker?
You know why? Because
Kids.
my kids use it. He says, girls will send pictures of their tits and it's gone in 2 seconds.
No, it's just now it's in the database where guys who work at Snapchat get to jerk off to everybody's
Also,
tits.
anybody okay, let me show you how you make a screenshot of somebody on Snapchat without them knowing. You just have another phone right here and you take a picture of it with your other phone or your iPad or whatever.
Yeah,
it'd be so easy to do that.
Yeah.
So if you do but let's say you got a Snapchat and you just take a screenshot, they can tell that you did that.
You're in trouble, Howie. Yeah, it pops up. It'll say you just took a screenshot of this. It'll tell the other person. Yeah. But if you have your iPad or something, just take a picture of it. Nobody knows.
What about Instagram? Can they tell when you do that too?
No, you're safe there. You're on safe ground. No Instagram or Facebook, just Snapchat.
Woo, Nelly.
I got to give a quick shout. So we went to.
Are you doing shout outs right now?
Oh, this is fucking terrible. I was in Florida a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I played at this Sad Man Comedy Cafe in Boca Raton. It's a great comedy club, Sam. It's in Boca Raton. This guy's got a great club. Place is packed. Did some shows Friday, Saturday. Did some good shows there. And I want to give a shout out because I did a show. This guy, Steve Layman, guy came up to New York. I got spots for him. Went down there, hung out with him. This is a week and a half ago. Saturday night, he was on stage and he just dropped dead. So,
damn.
Steve Layman, you were one funny bastard, man. He was a good dude. Good
Steve
dude.
Layman?
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. Funny guy. Had like a little guitar. He was hilarious, and it was really weird. I talked to him right before I left. And then today,
Comic?
Yeah, good comic. Funny dude, man. Hilarious.
How do you spell his last name?
Lamm, Steve Lamb.
Lamm.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a group of these dudes down in Florida, in Miami.
I don't know how to.
Great
Steven Lamm.
Yeah, Steve. Steve was a funny dude. So, like 5 of these dudes last year, they got.
Oh shit! Yeah, that sucks.
These guys went all over the country playing at different places, and they did some shows at Barrow Street did some great shows.
He looked like no disrespect, but he looks like he got 1,000 vaccination shots.
I have no idea. I doubt it. If he's in Florida, he probably got none.
I don't know, bro.
None of those guys do down there.
Okay, respect.
No, I did. I got one. No, I got two. I got two.
Yeah, you have full-blown AIDS.
I don't know. My hip's messed up. I'll tell you that. But yeah, it sucks balls, man. Or you just freaking croak. Shit happens.
That's a drag, dude.
You know?
That sucks, man. Shout out and sending love.
Yeah, man.
Love to Steve Layman. Rest
Steve
in power,
Layman.
brother, and saying love to your family.
Yeah, because these dudes he hangs out with, it's a good crew of guys. I love hanging out with them. And they just put on good shows. I mean, we did some shows down there. I guess New Year's Eve and New Year's for 2 days, Bartnick headline down there.
Oh, Joe Bartnick's the best.
He knows this guy. I mean, it's just a great group. If you're ever down there, Sam, you should go do some sets there. It's a good little club he's got going right in the middle of Boca Raton.
Cool.
Can we just one more time go back to Ice Spice and her new song? You think you're the shit, fart? That's Like
What? That's what it's
yeah,
called?
you think you're the shit, fart. Okay.
Ah, she like Ice Spice.
I know who she is. I don't know her music.
You're more a Megan Thee Stallion girl.
No, I'm not a big Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm
about
not
Cardi?
a fan of any of these.
No, it's not you think you're the shit, Sam. That you're putting way too much grammar into this. It's
Okay.
think you, the letter U, the shit. Fart is in parentheses.
Yeah.
Think you the shit. Fart.
Yeah. It's
What is that?
it's so bad, dude.
Oh, I
Hey,
see.
it
is so
It's this.
bad.
It's
It
this.
is
You
so
think
bad.
you think you're the shit, but you're not even the fart. It's a little joke. She thinks she's being funny there. You get it?
Yeah.
I got
How
you.
bad
Okay.
is that? It's
That's
so
terrible.
bad.
Yeah.
It's so
That's her
dumb.
humor though, right? She's like got a mentality of a third grader, and that's a joke
No,
third graders
she's
will
got
tell.
Down syndrome, dude. I
Well,
mean,
that's
you
just-
think
I mean,
I'm
She doesn't
kidding.
have Downs.
She's got the Downs, bro.
She's got Downs to fuck syndrome. That's what she's just retarded
She's
and a
got the
slut.
Downs, bro.
Well, she can get all you got to do if she just changes her diet and exercises, you can get rid of that.
What, the Downs?
Yeah.
What do you
lose
got?
that
Eat more
weight.
broccoli?
No, you just eat fruits and vegetables and you exercise and you get rid of that extra chromosome. It's happened.
I don't want to see hot chicks talking about farting. First of all, if I'm
Yeah,
honest,
no, it's just so bad. You know, she doesn't even write the joke, and it's just somebody. It's just somebody writes it for her, and they're like, "How dumb can we make this?" I mean, these guys, they are deep throating. Keep it simple, stupid. It's like keep it retarded, retard. That's what it is. It's KRR. Keep it retarded, retard.
dude, there's this film that's out now called American Fiction. And have you seen the trailer for this? I just watched it last night. It's wonderful. It's about this black author who grew up, middle class, and he writes books, like intellectual books, smart people books, for readers.
Yeah.
And it's starting to drive him crazy how the shit that is successful is shit written in Ebonics. You know what I mean? So he, as a joke, writes a book in Ebonics. Like, yo, my pathology is the name of the book. And his publisher, his agent, it's like, dude, I'm not sending this in. He's like, no, send it in straight. Don't tell people it's a joke. Just send it in. I just wanted to rub their nose in it. And he gets back like a huge offer. They want to buy it. They start making a movie out of it. He gets taken to Hollywood. It's just hilarious. And dude,
I know a famous comic. I'm
it's
not
so
going to
good,
say
man.
his name, but he used to do edgier comedy, and then he just realized there's not a lot of money in it, so he started doing really simple shit, and he blew the fuck up. And it's like, I wish
That's so funny.
I had that in me. I just don't. I can't just do just keep it simple comedy. I wish I could. I mean, I'm not saying that everything that comes out of my mouth is like the most authentic, meaning that how do I put this? It's like somebody said, I forget the name of the comic. He goes, life is hacky, right? It's like if you just talk about your life, you're gonna get some hacky shit going. So I'm not saying I'm not above like having premises. It's like I almost OD'd on gas station boner pills. Like I could easily be, oh, you're doing a gas station boner pill joke, but it's a real joke. It's a real story. I almost died. And I saw so I mean, keep it simple, stupid, or an Ice Spice, keep it retarded, retard.
But that's what she is, dude. That's what she is.
I'm a Dojo Cat fan. I like Dojo Cat. That's
Dojo Cat.
What do you like about her?
It's Doja Cat, Howie. It's not.
Yeah, that's
Dojo
how bad
Cat.
you are. You don't even know who. And by the way, Howie, I would do the exact same thing.
Dojo Cat.
Okay. By the way, do you like her Tatarian tits? Have you seen her tattoo of Tataria on her tits with these
really?
fucking giant salami nipples?
I like her.
I haven't seen it, but let me see.
She looks like a Cortland girl, baby.
No, there's no chicks in Cortland like that.
Yeah, there is. Lots of them.
There's Francine Handy and then nobody else.
No, there's a lot
she's
of
covered in tattoos. Wow.
Yeah, but look at it. It's like it's the Tataria tits.
I don't even know what that is. That's like tuna tartar.
No, that's an ancient shipping empire. I'm telling you, bro, the Downs are on fire right now.
You think she's downy too?
Who?
Doja Cat.
She's
Dojo
just
Cat.
she's just
hot.
desperate.
She's hot.
Hey, come on. Let's go with
Well,
the
I
bangers
just wanted
bang.
to do one last story. Okay, this is from Fox Business. The state of Massachusetts is eliminating college degree requirements for more than 90% of its job postings, putting more emphasis on skills-based hiring practices. I love that.
Yeah.
You don't need a college degree to get a job if you have the skills. Why would you? And I
I love
love
that.
that. I can't
I
believe
love
Massachusetts is doing it. You'd think it would be led by, some other states, but good for them.
No, that's good.
I love that.
I agree. I agree. But listen, this week, for anybody listening, I'm on oil and energy. Take a look at, you want to look at a stock. It's down, it's beaten, it's got almost a 5% yield. Look at Chesapeake Energy, CHK. You can't go wrong with it. Good long-term hold. Good buy right now. Chesapeake.
Right on. All right. Want to head over to
Let's go with the bangers
Patreon?
bang. Go to patreon.com/cashdaddies. Let's get weird.